one of the things that kind of occurred to me is that there's something bigger at play there than just their kind of hatred of me. I feel like I'm kind of on the spear tip of a war between this declining legacy media and the evolving and emerging new media, the podcasters, all of these alternative news sites. And I'm in a litigation right now against an organization called the TNI, the Trusted News Initiative. The Trusted News Initiative was a conspiracy that was initiated by BBC, where they called together all of the legacy news sites, including API, the Associated Press, Reuters, the UPI, the Washington Post, and many, many others. And they married them to the social media sites, to Microsoft, to Google, Facebook, Twitter, and they all made an agreement with each other that they would censor certain kinds of information. For example, any information about COVID that departed from government orthodoxies, but also information that challenged any kind of political orthodoxies, like any reports on Hunter Biden's laptop, reports about the Ukraine war that were inconsistent with the official U.S. positions. And this was an extraordinary thing. This has never happened before. But we obtained during the litigation the internal communications. And one of the things that the BBC, the organizers, said at the beginning is that, this is about saving ourselves, our economic models, because we are, most people look at us and they say CNN and BBC are competitors, but we aren't. The real competition is coming from these thousands of emerging alternative media sites that are eroding trust in the legacy sites and are taking away our business model. And we need to bond together. And so the way it worked was that they would all identify issues and identify individuals who were saying things that should be censored. They would notify each other of those posts or those articles and of those individuals. They would censor them, and then the social media sites would not allow the sites that printed them on. So if you were, Green Med Info, which is a site that provides wellness information, or Joe Mercola, or one of these sites. These others are Breitbart or somebody who was departing from government orthodoxies, you would find yourself banned on social media. And those sites absolutely require social media for their business models. So if you prevent them from going viral, the way their business model works is they print articles or publish articles that then go viral. That's the only way that they grow, that they earn, that they can earn advertising dollars. So if you cut them off there, and this is what the memo from BBC said, we need to choke off those sites. So they wanted to kill all those sites. And they did it by agreeing on a single narrative, which was the official government narrative, and then censoring or ridiculing, or throttling or shadow banning anybody who challenged those orthodoxies. So you have the legacy media, which traditionally was functioning as guardians of the First Amendment of free expression. They were, they were supposed to courageously speak truth to power, maintain this posture of fear and skepticism towards big aggregations of power, government, corporations, and they now become the opposite. They become propagandists for the powerful and oppressors of free speech and the enemies of the First Amendment.